if you have knots in your hair and you want to brush it. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Bia and this is my bubble, and if you like it here, then you can always hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you like this video and want to see more tutorials like this one where I do hair, food, beauty, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to go from this to this. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to do a basic French braid. So this might seem a little difficult for some people, especially when you're doing it on yourself. And I always get a lot of compliments and questions asking, how did you do that to your hair? So today I'm going to be showing you, and stay tuned because in the next video I'm going to be showing you how to do an inverted French braid, which is a little bit more difficult than this one. So the things you will need during this video is just a normal brush, like I just have a normal mini brush to get all the knots out, because trust me, if you want to braid your hair and you have knots in it, it will be the worst arm workout ever, because you're busy here and then you have a knot and then you have to get it out. And just trust me, brush your hair before you try to braid it, please. And then the second thing you want to have is just like a small elastic rubbers, just like this. It's just those cheap ones that you get basically anywhere. That's just what I find works best for me and my hair. I have very thick hair. It's really prone to knots and knotting, and so that I just feel like that works best for my hair. And it also helps it stay in place, because you don't want to do all this work and put in all this effort and then the elastic just goes out and your hair just, well, it's just like loses shape and it just looks, just trust me, get the elastic ones, it works best. Okay, so this can be very intimidating for some girls to braid their own hair, because they feel like it's so difficult and they just can't do it. But you don't have the luxury of asking a friend to help you, or maybe you don't have friends. Yeah, maybe you don't have friends, so I'm going to teach you how to do it on your own, by yourself, on yourself, and trust me, it's really not that difficult. So stay tuned and let's get started. No, just kidding, let's get started. So let's tame the mane and let's just get in here. Wow. Okay, so firstly, just brush your hair. So after you've combed your hair and you feel like you got all the knots out, so now we have to make a part. So you can either choose a middle part, a side part, whatever. You don't even have to choose a part, you can just do the whole French braid like that, but I prefer to have two smaller ones, so it's kind of like pigtails. I prefer to do a center part so that I have two braids going down like this. Okay, so you can just use your fingers. I'm just going to use the monitor to make, it doesn't have to be perfect, let's just get that out of the way. It's never going to be perfect. Sometimes people use one of those comb things. I don't, I just use my fingers to be real with you. And it turns out pretty good. You can also, if you want to, add some texture to your hair, like for instance straighten it or curl it or do a blow dry to give it like other texture maybe. But I'm just using like day-old washed hair, like this just dried naturally and it's looking pretty crap sticks if you ask me. But yeah, it was just in a bun yesterday, so I'm not gonna do anything with the texture. I am just going to do a rough part. It's probably looking hectic at the back, but for now we don't care. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a scrunchie and just tie the one side so that it doesn't interfere with this side of the hair when we are starting to do our braid. Okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to do to look that way, face that way, so that you have a better view. Okay, so the first thing you need to know about braids is, I don't know if you know this, so I'm just going to tell you everything, is that you have three parts. You have three parts. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So with a normal braid, you just have the three sections and take one section over the other section, and then this section over that section, and then you just go on like that. With a French braid, every time you select we have the three panels here, you select this panel, you have to take extra hair from the side and then put it over, then take extra hair from this side, put it over. So you're not just working with the same three pieces the whole time, you're actually adding on hair every time you take a piece and overlap. So let me just try and show you, because my words don't make no sense. So first, especially with the two pigtail braids, we are going to take just a small piece like this. I just like to take it like this, so it's kind of like a shapes is what? A triangle, yes. Okay, so with the triangle you are going to divide this into three, just like a normal braid. Okay, so just take the three parts as you can see, then going to put the one side over the other side and take the middle piece back. Okay, this part over. I find it best if you work with your arm over your head, and so it's usually like this. Let me just show you a close-up. Alright. So then, now this is now not the tricky part, but where it gets interesting is I'm holding this part like this, and then I'm taking this part with my two fingers here, and then this is now the free part. Okay, so this is where we are going to start adding hair. Okay, where with a normal braid you would just continue with these three parts, we are going to take more hair. So I'm just gonna let it go, and then I'm gonna take from the hair, which is here, and just add. You see, I'm just going, this is the part that just fell. I'm just gonna take it like that, and then you see I'm just trying to get a section. So this is where it's important that your hair is not in a big knot. Okay, let's just take a bit less. Okay, then I'm going to take this section over this section, and then pull it tight. Okay, now I have this section free, so then I'm going to take a bit of hair here and overlap. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue like this, pull it tight every time. Okay, this is the free section, taking hair from here, overlap, pull this tight, then this piece, take more hair here over there, pull tight. Okay, so now you can see we're starting to have like this French braid here. If you want, you don't want it like completely perfect, you don't have to like pull it tight like that. You can just add a bit more texture. Okay, so just going to continue. Okay, then when you get to the bottom part, you can just braid it like a normal braid. This bottom part doesn't have to be perfect. I usually just finish it quickly and then I just tie it, because usually I put it in a little bun. Also, make sure that your elastics is out of the packaging before you do this, otherwise you have a problem. Luckily I've made this mistake many times, so I'm kind of a professional. Okay, so there we have it. Okay, so we have one side done now. As you can see, it kind of like jumps out a bit, and yeah, it doesn't look perfect at the bottom, but that's because my hair is shorter, and that's just what it does. When I had really long hair, it never did that, so it's just how my hair is cut now. But as you can see, we have a pretty decent French braid, I would say. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other side, and I will show you the final result then. When you're coming to the end, just make sure that all the hairs between the two ponytails have been picked up, so that you don't have these two beautiful braids with like this long piece of hair just like between the two braids. Been there, done that. Then you have to redo everything, or just get a bobby pin and just smash it in there somewhere. Okay. Okay, so there you have it. You can either just leave it like this, or you can go a step further. I don't really prefer this look, but I actually take the two pieces. This is probably looking rough. Just take the two pieces and you can make like a little bun with it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned for my next video, which would be an inverse French braid, which is a bit more difficult than this one. So practice and practice, and also enjoy your beautiful French braids. Please make sure to also hit the like button if you like this video, and also the subscribe button if you want to see my next videos and tutorials that follow on that one. Thank you for coming to Bia's Bubble, and I will see you next time.